What's up, guys? Six string staying. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's up, guys? Six string singer. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you for joining me today, because today we're going to check out another beginner's guitar kit that has everything you need if you're the very beginner, okay? Like, if you are interested, if you're finding this video, hey, if you just found this video, go ahead and subscribe, please. I'm trying to hit the goal of 10K by the end of the year. I hope you do so, please. Thank you. But if you want to play guitar, if you're first time here, this here will give you everything that you need to start playing. Okay, this is from FESLEY. Oh my God, it's kind of heavy. But you get everything. They packed everything somehow into this little box. We're gonna find out. But yeah, you get everything you need in here. We'll go through everything. We'll test out the guitar, see what it's like. Maybe you have a loved one or whatever. The good thing is we got Black Friday coming up here, or it should be for another week or so on Amazon at the time of this video. So if you're watching this after the fact, this will probably be $189 after the fact. I think that's what it is. $189 or $179. They do have a few different colors. And also, guys, not every color, but there's a few colors they have left-handed models. Huh? Yeah, right. A left-handed model. A lot of you guys keep asking, when will they ever come out with left-handed models? There you go. Okay. All right. So, but yeah, with the Black Friday sales going on right now, I think it lasts about a week from the time of this video going up. So I don't know what it may be 20% off. I'm not sure. They said that it is included on the Amazon Black Friday list of sales. So keep an eye out for that. I'll put a link down below. But let's go ahead and unbox this thing and see what we got. Okay? Here we go. Go ahead and put the music on. Okay? Go ahead and put the music on. Ah, yeah. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and start cutting, and we'll be right back here in a second. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cut the music. Cut the music. Trying to stay jolly, you know. We don't want to have a bad attitude with the holidays coming up, right? Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and see what we all get in here. Yeah, they packed this in pretty well. Again, FESLEY, come on, man. We gotta start putting this in better packing. Okay, I hope that's one of your guys' New Year's resolutions, huh? Okay, so let's just start out by looking at this. All right, so this here is a mini guitar amplifier. I have done a video. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's the same one. It might be a different video, different amplifier here. But you get a little instruction video. Or does this look like a videotape? This is paper. I tell you, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Okay, this is pretty cool. It's got a lot of heft to it, honestly. Nice rubber feet on the bottom. Just a little amplifier. You know, the other one that I had really sounded good. So we'll test this out. Hopefully this will be all good, and we can try that. So, awesome. Let's see if it turns on first. That's a big thing. Where do you turn this on? Uh-oh. I better charge this. It does come with its own supply to charge it with. Just your basic stuff. If you have a cell phone charger or whatever, you can plug that in, and this plugs in. It's USB-C. There we go. Let me charge this up. Okay, got that charging. So let's go ahead and see what's in this bag. Let's see if I got anything in this pocket here of the case. They give you the normal type of FESLEY case that they always give with their guitars. Really good stuff. Okay, there's nothing inside the pocket. So they shoved every tiny little thing in here. Let's see what's in this bag of goodies, shall we? Okay, so you're going to get they threw in a little capo here for you. All right, capo is just that way you can change your notes on the fretboard. Get your wiggle stick. Your wiggle stick here. The whammy bar for you. You do them Eddie Van Halen moves, right? Got a nice little clip-on tuner here. These are very nice. They do the job, that's for sure. Especially if you're a beginner, you know, needing something. Let's see. Okay, well, I packed them all in here, but you get an extra set of guitar strings. All right, this is for the very beginner. Like I said, if you know, you can go get whatever type of strings you want, okay? Give you a nice little polishing cloth here to clean your instrument with. You also get, nice, it's probably about a, I don't know, it could be a 6 foot, but they do give you a little instrument cable as well. So you literally do have everything to start playing guitar here. Wow, they give you guitar picks. You get your adjustment tools for your truss rod and your bridge area, and they give you a nice little string winder, okay? Or a party favor. Woohoo! Yeah! Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's put all this. Actually, let's use this chord. Let's use the chord here, okay? And we'll use the tuner. I'm not gonna worry about the strings today, or that. We'll try out the capo, okay? And of course the wiggle stick. We'll keep out the tools because may have to adjust truss rod. I don't know. Let's see what we're all looking at here, okay? So I'm gonna set this aside. Oh my God. Basically I'm gonna set it down on the floor. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and yank this out of here. Whoa, okay. We got more stuff here. Awesome. They give you an awesome FESLEY strap. I think they've changed it up. I don't think it's branded like the others used to be. But you do get a strap as well. So literally you get everything. I don't know what else you need other than a guitar teacher right there, you know. Which I do think they have that too. Somewhere, I thought. I don't know. Usually they'll have a little place where you can scan something and you can get like free guitar lessons. Here's your book. That shows you all your bits and pieces of what you have, okay, or what you're getting. Tells you how to intonate and how to tune up the guitar, how to care for your guitar, all that stuff right there. So that's cool. All right, so box is completely empty now. We got a lot of stuff here, guys. And this here is the same type of case that they send with all their other FESLEY guitars. I mean, as far as cases go, I wouldn't say it's like a 10 out of 10. I would go about maybe a 7 to an 8. Because it's got padding, but it's very thin padding. Okay? But let's go ahead and dig into here. This would be awesome. You know, let's say, you know, you have that kid or something wanting to play guitar or start out. Here you go. You got a lot of stuff for a little amount of money. Alright, so spoiler, I got the red color, which kind of looks pink in here, but who knows. But I got the red color. This should be cool. But imagine your loved one's face, and your faces, if you bought this for yourself, you know, and you're like, man, this is crazy. All the stuff you get, and you're just wanting to learn guitar. Here you go. Perfect opportunity. Okay, well, I was going to take the plastic off first, but it looks like everything's coming with it, okay? All right. Let's go into the headstock area. Pretty nice little Fender-esque style, headstock. Because this is kind of a Strat type of body. And nice little tuners on the back here. Just your basic stuff. And it does come with string trees. Trees. Not tweez. I always say tweez, but we're going to say trees. Okay? So, all right. Let's just go ahead. And I believe this is a Canadian maple neck. Nice hard Canadian maple neck. Canadian. Why does that sound weird? All right. Go ahead. Let's just start the clap. You want to start the clap? No. Don't. No. I'm going to take this wax paper off first, okay? Because when I show the guitar, I want everybody to go, I want everybody to see the guitar. I don't want it to go, the wax paper's on there, and now we're going to wait longer, okay? Oh, hey! Ha-ha! Sugar pack! Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, we got the wax paper off. Let's go ahead. And now we can start the clap. Okay, let's start the clap. There you go. All right, ready? Let's go. In 3. Oh, what? Drum roll. Drum roll. There it is. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yes, sirree. That is a nice red. It's almost here. It's like a hot pink color. I don't know what it's really looking like on camera. Actually, in a viewfinder, it kind of looks red. But yeah, so you got your humbucker single coil configuration. Something you normally don't see on like a, kind of a beginner's guitar. A lot of them are just basically just 3 single coils. They did brand your pickups, the single coils. It's got FESLEY on the single coils, but, there's no FESLEY here. They just got their FESLEY, what's this say? Corona series, okay. Right here on the headstock. So, no funky lettering or anything like that. This is a standard model, okay. All right, let me look up. Oh, this is a bolt-on neck. Might as well mention that, right? Okay. You got your nice little cutaway here where you can do your adjustments for your springs if you need to. All right. I'll look at specs here in just a second. Feeling the frets, they're not bad at all, man. I can't complain with that at this price point. Awesome. Of course, your nut, I would say it's probably a plastic type of nut. I don't know for sure. Like I said, I'll look at the specs here in just a second. Gee, I hope this... oh, yeah, okay. So, this does come off of here, obviously. Yeah, you just got to peel that stuff off. But we're going to leave it on for now. Let me look up some specs real quick. All right, so the body is poplar. Your neck is a Canadian hardwood maple type of neck. All right, guys, you get 22 frets. This is 25.5-inch scale length on this guitar. You get your humbucker single coil configuration. You get your 5-blade selector here. You also get a volume and 2-tone. Let's check my knobs. I like to check my knobs. I like to feel my knobs here. Yes. These are nice knobs. Real nice. Yeah. No, they're really smooth. They're not floppy, I guess. Anyway, let's move on. You get a rosewood fretboard, and it is a plastic nut. It's okay, though. I mean, it's a beginner-style guitar. If you get more advanced or something, or if you know things, you can just swap this nut out or get it done. Take it to your local music store. No big deal. You have an easy access point to adjust your truss rod because you have your truss rod through here. Yeah. So, wow. Let's weigh this thing real quick before I forget. Where's my scale? Oh, God. They moved my stuff again. Where's my scale? Thank you. If you left it here. I'm just saying, if you left it here, we wouldn't have to worry about it. So, anyway. All right, let's see what kind of weight we're getting here with this guitar. And for a beginner guitar here, we're coming in at about 7.5 pounds roughly. Not too bad. It's about an average weight, honestly. So it does have a little heft to it. Did I mention it had a C profile neck on this? I can't remember. I think I might have. I don't know if I did. But yeah, has a C profile neck. As of right now, the action seems to be slightly high. Not a big deal. Might just be a simple truss rod adjustment. Would take care of that. Anybody hear this go off? Because I just did. You know what that means? All right, so, I guess let's go ahead and test out and see what these humbuckers are like. It'd be interesting to see. Actually, look, the humbucker is branded as well. I just noticed, and I can't get the plastic off. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow. Okay, I don't like plastic on humbuckers and pickups and stuff. But anyway, what I was trying to show you, I'll have to get all this off. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Not all the way off there. But if you see that humbucker at the bottom, you can see it says FESLEY on the humbucker. If you can see it, I don't know. Right there on the bottom corner. Kind of classy. It's not really sticking out a bunch to where it's like, oh my God, it's FESLEY. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes it nice. I mean, they do have to put their name on the product. You don't have to, but, you know, kind of cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the humbucker output here and other pickups. If I got the guy to put the thing on the screen, is he even here today? Okay. Is he here? Thank God. Yeah, I'll give you there you go. Okay, cool. We're ready? All right. So, let's see. I got everything. We're down to the bridge pickup right now. Let's see what we're pushing out here as far as the bridge goes. Okay, we got a 12.3. That's not too bad. It's about an average type. Let's go right to the neck. Let's see what we got for the neck here. What are we pushing out for the neck? 4.2. Okay. Here's dead center. This is the middle. We have a 5 blade here. We're right in the middle here, right in the center. Got about a 4.5. So let's go. This would be down from the bottom. This would be towards the top. It's the second one from the neck. 2.2. Okay. I don't know what they're normally like an average would be, but here's the one right up front of the bridge. It's 3.3. So yeah, there you go. Okay, let's go ahead and test out this neck here. See what this neck looks like under the microscope. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a back bow to it. Well, yeah, it's kind of like, it's going back like this a little bit. I mean, literally from like here to here, I can see daylight pretty well. It's not atrocious, but I think I'm going to adjust that. It's not a big deal. So give me 1 minute. Alright guys, so if you ever had to do your truss rod adjustment, if you know, you know. But if you're new here, you know, if you have that little back bow, basically, I do believe, all you do is you take this little tool they supply you with here. This is your truss rod adjustment tool, just like an Allen wrench. You'll stick it down inside of here, in the top. You know, sometimes you have a cover on top you got to remove. You'll get down inside the cavity here. And for me, I'm going to pull it towards me because that'll help straighten the neck out. So if you got a bow going like this, that'll help, you know, move it in and kind of straighten out the board. So, and you don't want to do it very much. Just very slight turns, okay? So I'm just going to basically just turn it very slightly. Okay. So, and it only takes a couple minutes or a couple seconds here to kind of adjust a little bit. But like I said, you don't want to go too much too quick because then you'll overdo it and then you got to sit there and piss around with it. But anyway, but yeah, you'll just repeat that process till you get to where you need to be. So I'm just going to go a little bit more. Okay, sometimes it's hard to get that down in there. There we go. And it's a little tug more. All right, so like, that's probably close enough. Let's check. All right, so I did close it up quite a bit. Now I just see a very little bit like through this area. Before I had it like up top and down toward the bottom. But now I just see a very little bit here. So that's not bad at all. I think that'll be, you want just a slight back bow, nothing major. If it's straight as a board and you have no fret buzz, that's great. We're going to go with that, and we'll just see what it does with the video here. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to tune this baby up, and then we'll see what kind of tones we can get out of it. The amp should be about charged up here in a minute, so I'll get that ready, I'll get everything set, and then we'll come right back here, and you can listen and see what this thing sounds like, man. So far, so good. I mean, it's got a nice look to it. I'll make sure I get the rest of these, rest of this plastic off these pickups and stuff. Yeah, but there. Okay, so I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, guys, my apologies. So yeah, they pointed that out that I am using everything in this kit, right? So I am going to use the tuner. I started tuning on my phone slightly, but you know, we'll go ahead and we will kind of get this thing tuned up to where we need to be with the rest of it on the tuner. So just like your standard type of tuner here. So basically, when you get into your zone, which the low E should be pretty well set. Right there, it turns green when you're in that area, okay? So that makes it nice. Let's go right to the A. A's down just a little bit. Turns green. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there it is, perfect. Okay. Moving on to the D. And there it is. Well, yeah. Okay. Got the G. G was already in there. B's not too bad there. And the high E right there. Okay. Gotta love that G string. Now, there is possibly, the intonation probably is out slightly. Now, those of you who are new, this is your intonation part of the guitar down here. A lot of times I don't mess with that because it's within so many, like, it's close to where it's not even close enough to mess with. But honestly, so that is something, and it's not only with cheap guitars, okay? I've had $1,000 guitars where I've had to take, back in the day when I had no idea what I'm doing, but I still don't understand fully, but I can get them close, very close. But yeah, even with $1,000 guitars that you get, unless you go into the actual music store and they've already set it up and everything's good to go, but definitely ordering online, you know, sometimes you do have to take that in and just get a professional to set it up. It's no big deal. It's nothing bad about the guitar. It's just, that's just the way it is, you know. They're mass production, these things. They put them out, and they're like, you know, we got it within spec. Let's go. Boom, push another one out. So, it's not a big deal. Okay. All right. I said I was going to use the guitar strap. Let's go ahead and take this guitar strap here. And let's, or guitar strap. This is not a strap, my friends. This here is a nice cord. This is a nice cord. It's pretty thick. It's not one of those cheap type of cords that you get on like the standard, you know, regular inexpensive guitars. Seems to be pretty well, okay? Now, let me try to figure something out here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Set that there, maybe. Then, let's move this over here. I'm going to use a guitar stand. Oh my God, this should be fun. I'm going to use a guitar stand, okay? We're going to use this amplifier that it came with, all right? Okay? Now, it shouldn't be a big deal, but we're going to use the amplifier it came with, all right? But I hope it doesn't fall. It shouldn't fall. Okay, we're going to plug right into the amplifier. I did charge this up, so make sure everything's down because I don't want to blast myself out of the room. And we are currently on the clean channel, okay? Let's see. There it is, okay. Right now we're about halfway of the volume, okay? All right. Does that? Yeah. Okay, so that's something cool is sometimes on these little ones, all you get is a volume with the clean. And this here, you can control your tone knob with it. Wow, you can even control the gain with the clean. So you can get some nice breakup. Alright, but let's go back and let's just let's mess with the cleans real quick. Alright, so here we go. I do have this, it's in the second selection from the bridge. So that means you got the bridge and the middle. Here we go. Okay, let's go. This is the middle position. This will just be your middle pickup. I do this. I'm going to turn the volume all the way up. This is all you get with your with the volume all the way up. It's as loud as it gets on the clean. So I don't think it's super loud, honestly. Okay, here's the, not the neck, but the next one back. And here is your neck. Nice little wiggle movement there, huh? Okay, before I go any further, we gotta try. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Wow, maybe it's the sugar pack. Yeah, maybe I should cut back on that. And you know what else? Hang on a minute. This is a nice capo. Fairly decent capo here they're throwing in. Okay, so let's just try it out. We'll go about let's go to the 3rd fret in here. See what we got there. Okay. And you know what I forgot? They don't include this. Okay. Don't think this is included because it's not. All right, let me go ahead and take this back off. Yeah, it's not. This is not included, but it is a must. Okay, finger ease. All right, it's a must. I'll get some later. Okay. All right, so let's go right to this 3rd thing here. See what we got. Oh yeah, I was on bridge there. Okay, I mean, it's not deadening any strings out, so, you know. I don't know how to use a capo. I mean, I don't play with capos much, but... Anyway, you get the idea. So you get a nice little capo. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the dirty channel here. We'll keep everything kind of in the middle. I'll turn back the volume slightly. We'll go back 3/4 of the way the volume to see where we're at. And I'm on the bridge pickup, and here we go. All right, let's crank it gain on up. Let's go about 3/4 here. Not too bad. Okay, let's crank the tone all the way up. Oh, so now we got a lot of treble here. Here we go. All right, let's take the tone. Let's just take the tone all the way back. Might kill the sound. I mean, you know, for a small little amplifier to start you out, if you have nothing else, it'll be fine. You know, I mean, hey. Something else cool is this has Bluetooth as well. It's not bad. This doesn't have a lot of volume as far as the Bluetooth goes. I mean, I'm literally talking over it right now, but it is decent enough. I don't know if it'd be loud enough to actually play with, you know, along with or not, but it's there, you know? You can put some Howard Stern on in the morning, have it sitting in your office or in your kitchen or whatever, man. It's just something to listen to. Kind of makes it nice. All right, next, let's just do some clean, quick, awesome lead tones. I know you guys love this, man. If I don't do it, then I get a lot of complaints. You know, where's where's Eddie Van Halen? I mean, where's Zakk Wylde, right? No. Anyway, here we go. Just some tones for you. Next one. Next one. Next one. Now we're going to the neck pickup. Okay. All right, so somebody wanted me to do some clean tones. So we'll do clean tone leads, okay? Because I'm so good at it. God. Okay, the next pickup. Not neck. Next. Got considerably quieter. Okay, let's go to the middle position. All right, let's go right to the, not the neck, but the next one back. Here we go. I suck so bad, guys. All right, here's the neck position. All right. Okay, guys, so yeah, there it is. Not a bad little unit to start out with, honestly. If you was to ever get one of these, if you're new to the game or you're getting this for someone and you have no idea what guitar stuff is like or whatever, this is a decent guitar. One thing I will tell you, like we discussed before, you may have to take it and get the intonation set. It's just something that you do with a guitar, man. Whether it be expensive or inexpensive, those things can happen. And always, like, when you're taking this to get it set up, ask the tech or whoever, or maybe you're doing it, whatever, I don't know. Get yourself a nice set of strings, okay? Because a lot of companies, these companies, they're mass producing these, they're just going to throw the cheapest type of string on here. I don't like these strings, okay? I'm a D'Addario guy, or D'Addario. They're a very nice string. Other people like Ernie Ball, some people like Elixirs, whatever. But whatever your preferred type of string is, I would advise to put it onto this guitar, okay? And if you're new, you don't really know yet. But if you're having problems with your guitar going in and out of tune a lot, it's probably the strings and or the intonation. Basically, if you got this tuned up, everything looks good in the tuner, everything's green. Oh my God, it's in tune. And you go to hit it, and then you're out. It's like, whoa, like you're hitting a chord, and one or two strings are out. 9 chances out of 10, your intonation is messed up. It's just something that needs to be looked at. So I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to check this out. Like I said, they have several different other colors. I'll maybe try to pop them up, or this guy will, or something. And like I said, on a certain ones of these, they have left-handed models for you lefties out there, okay? Right. So that's awesome. Now, I do apologize. I just happened to remember I did not use the guitar picks that came with FESLEY. I do apologize for that. And I never did try the strap. But it's a strap. It's a guitar strap. It hooks right there and there. I'm sure it's fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine! Alright guys, this particular model is $189 right now at the time of this video, but if you click the link below, it should take you right to Amazon, and they are part of the Black Friday sale that's coming up, man, and I think it starts today, okay, the 21st, and it runs to like the first week of December or something, or like a week or so. I don't know, about a week. So pick you one up, man. I'm not sure the actual price. It may be $20 off or 20% off. I don't know. So you may be able to pick this up for about 150 bucks. Just go check it out, man. Pretty cool stuff. If you're looking for a guitar for someone or yourself. I'm just jamming. I'm just listening to my stuff, you know? That's me. It's mine. You know, go to my playlist. You can hear all kinds of songs. I think you would like it anyway. All right, guys. That'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a thumbs up, please. Helps out the channel. All right? If you haven't subscribe already. Check out the Stanger merch shop. Get your own Diddy merchandise, you know, for Christmas and stuff. I mean, who doesn't want something? Diddy! Who doesn't want that, right? I mean, don't cut me off either, you son of a... All right, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Rock on. Don't forget, it's all about the music. Later. Love ya.